win under my belt, and I want to kind of get on a roll, keep the momentum going.
How would you describe your own style, your own game?
I would say I'm kind of aggressive from the baseline. I try to really take it early and really move up to the ball and try to put pressure on my opponent. I also try to finish the points at the net when I can. I tried doing that today, coming up to the net when I had opportunities. So that's something I try to do.
A lot of talk before the tournament about maybe not great results. Coach said to us yesterday that he didn't care about that because the results going into the Australian and Wimbledon weren't great either. Do you have that same mindset?
In terms of my lead up for the slam? Yes, I got asked about it a few times, and to me, I looked back on my year and I've had different lead ups to every slam and performed well in every one of them. So I don't think there's a magic recipe that, if I get to the quarters of the warm up event, I'll do well at the slam. I think it's, you just take it as it goes. Obviously, I would have liked more matches, but that's the way it is sometimes. So I feel like I practiced well before, and that was the best I could do at that moment. So yeah, I still feel very confident in myself, and I'm happy with today, and I'm excited. I just get the opportunity to play another match at the U.S. Open.
What are your thoughts going into this tournament this year as opposed to last year, where it was your debut? This year you've had some great results in the Grand Slams. How different are you approaching it in terms of having that Grand Slam experience and the confidence you can derive from those tournaments?
Yeah, last year it was my first professional U.S. Open. Qualies or main, and I was in the main, so I was just very excited to be on site in the main locker room, all that stuff. But yeah, going into this one, I feel like the past few weeks have been a bit of a struggle, so I don't feel like I'm putting too many high expectations on myself. But I have the inner confidence that I know if I'm playing as well as I know I can, that I can do well, and I don't want to set a specific, goal to reach a certain round or anything like that, because every round is so tough here. But, I always know that I can do well.
When you take the ball so early, first of all, how does the knee look like? Looks like the knee's really good, and what does that feel like? Is there wear and tear on your knees taking the ball that early and playing that style of offense?
Well, movement is definitely important for me because I like to take it so early. I need to be able to react very quickly and get up to the ball as fast as I can to try, take it early and put pressure. So I'm definitely feeling healthier than I have the past few weeks. For about a week now, I've been feeling pretty good with my knees and hamstring. So I'm happy with that. I took a lot of time off for these injuries. So I think, I feel good on the court, just maybe not as much practice or matches have gone into it that I wanted. So, it's that give and take that you have to do for the body. But I'm feeling good now, so I'm happy, and I want to just play more matches.
From Montreal, you a hockey fan?
A little bit, yeah.
Canadians?
Yeah.
You're probably too young to know much about Carleen Bassett. I'm wondering what kind of Canadian tennis influences you've had, if any?
I never had any Canadian tennis influences. I looked up to the best, Steffi Graf, Maria Sharapova. I remember watching Monica Seles play. Any great champions I looked up to.
Jay, what's it like to wake up in New York to
Yeah, it's an honor. It's a big deal. People tell me, so I'm happy with that. It was a lengthy article, so I did read it, and yeah, I think it's great. I was excited to see it. All my friends and family saw it, and I think it's a good thing.
Genie, if you were in charge of the sport and you could change any rule about the way the game is played, adjust a rule, add a new rule, whatever you like, what change would you like to make?
That's an interesting question. I would allow fans to come in between every game and allow them to be louder and more into it. I think it would be more fun for them, and I think tennis is the sport where maybe the fans are kind of told to be the most quiet and really obey the rules. So I think it'd just be more fun and appealing to fans if they can get into it if they want to, and if they can kind of come in, you know, as soon as they want to without waiting for so long. I remember being a fan and having to wait 2 games, and you know, it's tough.
That being the case, do you like this tournament more than any other in that it is as raucous as certainly a Grand Slam in terms of that?
Yeah, for sure. It's a different atmosphere than Wimbledon. They're each special in their own way, but the energy coming from the city and from the fans is always so special. I haven't experienced it too much, but today I definitely, you know, felt the fans get really intense, you know. So I was hearing some of them, and they're more intense than me almost. So I'm like, okay, calm down. But it's great. That's what you want from fans, so I love it.
In junior tennis tournaments, you tend to see a lot of tears as a reaction to losses. I wonder if that was ever a reaction for you, and if so, when did you get over that?
For sure. When you lose tough matches, the toughest ones for me were when I was really close, maybe if I had chances or even match points and would lose the match. The kind of heartbreak matches, I would maybe shed a few tears. I definitely did after the Wimbledon final, so that would probably be the most recent one. You know, it's an emotional game, and, you know, you really want to win, so sometimes that happens.
Genie, athletes talk about the zone. What's the zone to you? Were you in it today?
I think it's when you're just really focused on, you know, what you need to do on the court. I try to kind of get into the zone as often as I can, but that's not always possible. I don't know if I was today or not, but I'm happy with the way I played. I think a few matches a year you really get into the zone and kind of everything goes your way, but all the other matches it's a struggle. So you know, you have to learn to find a way to win even when you're not in the zone and when you're not playing your best.
You had a spill in that first set that sounded with any lasting effects. Was it scary?
When I fell, I have no idea what happened. I just remember hitting a forehand and then lying on the ground. So what happened in between, I have no idea. I am totally fine. It was just embarrassing.
After maybe the hitting the ball the best of anybody on the circuit right now, what does it feel like to turn those kind of power shots?
Well, when I played her at the Wimbledon final, I think she was playing outstanding tennis. She definitely deserved the title, and, you know, I give her a lot of credit. She was hitting the ball very clean and very powerfully. So, you know, that's her game, and when she's on, it's really tough to play. So yeah, I mean, I think she has, you know, great shots. That's really her strength.
What's the process been getting over the hamstring with the subsequent shots you take off?
Yeah, it was something I managed in New Haven. I heard it during practice a few days before the event, and therefore really cut down on practice before the event. So, you know, I didn't feel so good on the match court, but it's something I had to do again. So it was a bit unfortunate because I felt like I was playing a little bit better. Since then, I've, you know, we taped it a little bit, and it's something that healed pretty quickly. So I was happy, and the past 5 days, 6 days or so, I've been great, and I really put in a lot of hours of practice here in New York City. It's something I felt like I've needed.
You made any promise to yourself or to your parents that what you're gonna do after you win your first main Grand Slam? If it's not a secret.
No, I haven't thought about something specific. I try to stay more in the moment. You know, of course, that's a dream of mine to win a Grand Slam, but, you know, I'll think of something crazy. Hopefully, once I've accomplished that, I don't want to get ahead of myself. You know, it's a long, tough journey to win one. And at any slam, I'm just focused on the next match and only celebrate after, at the end, if I ever have that chance. So.
We give the next match some
Yep, I don't think I've ever played her. I know I practiced with her a few times, and I know she really likes to whack the ball, so I'm going to be ready for, you know, a tough match. I think we're both going to try to be really aggressive, but I'm feeling better with my movement and better with my game, and I'm going to try impose as usual.
In talking about
I learned a lot. It was an experience I'll never forget. I have happy memories from that day as well, even though I lost. It was a very special moment and occasion. You know, I felt I could have done a few things better, but again, my opponent definitely outplayed me. But, you know, I was talking with my coach, and if I have a chance to be in another final, you know, at least I know what it feels like. I kind of have that a little bit in experience. And, you know, I would maybe take my time a little bit more, try not be rushed by the occasion. You know, try anything to kind of stay in the match, things like that. But, you know, I think it was a really good experience.
Genie, what are your first memories of having seen Serena Williams play? And how has your view of the way she plays evolved as you've moved up in your career?
I think, I mean, my memory's not very good, but I remember watching her when she had the beads in her hair. So that was probably my first memory of Serena and Venus. And they would fall on the court, and then it would, like, cause a huge commotion. So I remember that. That was a while ago. So it's amazing to think that she's still so on top of her game, like 10 years later, something like that. But I think she's the greatest woman player of all time. So, you know, she can't do much wrong.
Anything else for Genie? Thank you.
Thank you.